Shalom, family. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. In chapter 4, we were commanded to guard our hearts, to walk with purpose, and to stay far from the wicked path. But now, in Proverbs Chapter 5, the warning becomes sharper. This chapter exposes seduction, not just physical temptation, but every voice, every distraction, and every system that tries to lure you away from the path of life. This is a message our generation desperately needs. Don't be deceived. Let's break it down, line by line, truth by truth, so we don't fall for what looks good but leads to death. Let's begin. Proverbs 5:1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. This isn't optional. Pay attention. Bow your ear. Wisdom is speaking, but you have to choose to listen. You can't walk in wisdom if you're distracted by noise. Proverbs 5:2. That thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. Wisdom doesn't just change your thoughts. It controls your mouth. It gives you discretion, when to speak and when to stay silent. Discretion is strength in disguise. Proverbs 5:3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Temptation sounds sweet, smooth, seductive, convincing. But not everything sweet is safe. If it flatters your flesh but poisons your future, it's a trap. Proverbs 5:4. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. What started sweet turns deadly. Her words cut deep. Sin always looks better at the beginning. Sin always overpromises and underdelivers. Proverbs 5:5. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. This path isn't just wrong, it's destructive. Following temptation leads you straight to spiritual death. Every step toward temptation is a step away from purpose. Proverbs 5:6. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. There's no stability in seduction. Her path shifts and slides. If you follow her, you'll lose your footing in life. Wickedness never walks in a straight line. Proverbs 5:7. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Wisdom is pleading. Listen now, don't wait. Obedience delayed is destruction invited. The time to obey is always now. Proverbs 5:8. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house. Don't get close. Don't entertain it. Don't scroll. Don't flirt. Don't play. Run. What you tolerate today will trap you tomorrow. Proverbs 5:9. Lest thou give thy honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Fall into seduction, and you'll lose your honor, time, and legacy. It's not worth it. Sin is expensive. It will cost you what you can't afford to lose. Proverbs 5:10. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. You work for it, someone else enjoys it. Temptation robs you in slow motion. What you build without wisdom will be stolen by sin. Proverbs 5:11. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed. The end of sin is always regret. It breaks the body, scars the soul, and kills peace. Don't trade temporary pleasure for eternal pain. Proverbs 5:12. And say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof. Don't wait until it's too late to appreciate correction. Ignoring wisdom now leads to regret later. Correction feels hard, but regret hits harder. Proverbs 5:13. And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. The voice of wisdom was there, but you didn't listen. Don't let that be your story. Every warning ignored is a pain accepted. Proverbs 5:14. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. Even in the presence of truth, you can still fall if you're not careful. Being around wisdom isn't the same as obeying it. You can sit in the assembly and still walk in destruction. Proverbs 5:15. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. Be satisfied with what Yah has given you. Don't search for pleasure in someone else's well. Guard your covenant. Contentment is protection. Discontentment is a doorway for the enemy. Proverbs 5:16. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad and rivers of waters in the streets. When you walk in purity and faithfulness, your life becomes a blessing to others, overflowing with purpose. Private purity creates public blessing. Proverbs 5:17. Let them be only thine own and not strangers with thee. Keep what is sacred. Sacred. Your love, your intimacy, your covenant. Don't let outsiders pollute it. What's holy should never be shared with what's unholy. Proverbs 5:18. Let thy fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. There's joy in faithful love. Rejoice in what Yah has given you. Honor the covenant. Protect the blessing. Gratitude protects what lust destroys. Proverbs 5:19. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. The word doesn't shy away from passion, but it anchors it in covenant. Yah designed real love to satisfy deeply within boundaries. Don't seek a thrill, pursue the covenant. Proverbs 5:20. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman and embrace the bosom of a stranger? Rhetorical question. Why trade what's yours for what's forbidden? Why embrace a stranger when you already have a blessing at home? The counterfeit always costs more than the covenant. Proverbs 5:21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. Yahweh sees everything, not just your actions, but your motives. Walk in wisdom, not secrets. You may hide from people, but never from purpose. Proverbs 5:22. His own iniquities shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. Sin is a trap. It binds, it holds, it owns. What starts as freedom becomes chains. Stay free by walking clean. Sin doesn't just visit, it builds a prison. Proverbs 5:23. He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. When you reject correction, you walk toward death, even if you feel alive. Wisdom isn't just a good idea, it's a matter of life and death. Fools die full of ideas, but empty of instruction. This is Proverbs Chapter 5, a chapter that confronts the secret sins of the heart, a chapter that warns against smooth words and seductive traps. Yahweh is not trying to control you, he's trying to protect you. What looks good can lead to death, but what's rooted in wisdom will lead you to life, joy, and blessing. Chapter 5 reminds us, your decisions today shape your destiny tomorrow. And now, get ready, because Chapter 6 will expose the habits that Yah hates and teach us how to walk with clean hands and a wise heart. See you in Proverbs Chapter 6. Stay focused, stay faithful, stay free. Shalom, family.